Hello, dear students. I'm Dr. Pratap Naikode. Welcome to your favorite channel, PVN Science Study.
Dear students, you know that glycoside is very important secondary metabolite. In this video, we will study glycoside in detail. We will see sources, properties and uses of glycosides. First of all, we will see what is an glycoside. Glycoside is a molecule in which a sugar is bound to another functional group via a glycosidic bond. So this is the structure of common glycoside, where you can see that a sugar is bound to the another functional group by a bond known as the glycosidic bond. So this is the glycosidic bond which is present between the sugar as well as the other functional group. This is the structure of methyl beta D glucoside, a common glycoside. Glycosides play numerous important roles in living organisms. Many plants store chemicals in form of inactive glycosides. Glycoside is a molecule formed by joining of sugar to a non-carbohydrate small organic molecules. The sugar group present is known as the glycone part, while the non-sugar group is known as aglycone part. The glycone and aglycone parts of the glycosides can be linked by the glycosidic linkages. When the glycosides are formed through sulfur links, they are called as S-glycoside. When the nitrogen links are involved, they are called N-glycosides. When they are formed through carbon links, they are called as C-glycosides. Glycosides are classified as alpha glycosides as well as beta glycosides. Very common glycosides are cardiac glycosides, flavonoid glycosides, phenolic glycosides, etc. Here you can see different types of glycosides such as flavonol, phenolic, chalcone, saponin, anthraquinone, cardiac, etc. Dear students, now we will see sources of glycosides. Many glycosides occur in plants, often as flower and fruit pigments. Very common example of such type of glycoside is anthocyanin. As well as some of the glycosides are also found in the bark, leaves as well as seeds of the plant. This is the table which shows the sources of the glycoside and the glycoside produced from the plant sources. Anthraquinone glycosides are produced from the plant genus such as Senna, Aloe, Rhubarb. Sterol or the cardiac glycosides are produced from the Digitalis, Thievesia, squill, etc. Saponin glycosides are produced from Dioscorea, licorice, ginseng. Cyanogenic or the cyanophoric glycosides are produced from bitter almond, wild cherry bark. Thiocyanate or isothiocyanate glycosides are produced from black mustard. Flavone glycosides are produced from ginkgo plant. Aldehyde glycosides are produced from vanilla. Phenol glycosides are produced from bearberry. Steroidal glycosides are produced from solanum, while bitter and miscellaneous glycosides are produced from gentian, picorizia as well as Chirata plants. Here you can see the sources of cardiac glycosides. Cardiac glycoside is a small group of plant glycosides act directly on the heart muscle, and so the name given is the cardiac. Cardiac glycosides are produced from different plants such as Digitalis purpurea, Convallaria majalis, Apocyinum cannabinum, Nerium oleander. You might have seen this is the common oleander plant. Cardiac glycosides are also produced from Urgena marittima, commonly known as squill plant, as well as wallflower, yellow oleander, and cuirbacine. Cardiac glycosides are also produced from the members of Apocynaceae, such as Strophanthus vine seeds, which is common in Africa. Cardiac glycosides are also produced from the members of Liliaceae, such as Urgenia bulbs as well as the Convallaria leaves. These are the photographs of the members which produce cardiac glycosides. Saponin glycoside is another important type of the glycoside. Saponin glycoside means they are like a soap. Saponin glycosides are found in Sapindus laurifolius, commonly called as Rita plant. In English, it is also called as soap nut. Another source is Glycyrrhiza glabra, commonly known as Jeshtamat plant. This plant is commonly known as licorice. Another important source of the saponin glycoside is Panax ginseng plant. So this is the sketch of the plant. Commonly, this plant is known as Chinese ginseng. Another important source of the saponin glycoside is Dioscorea deltoidea. It produces glycosides such as digitonin as well as diisogenin. With this, we have completed sources of glycosides. Now we will see properties of glycosides. These are structures of some of common glycosides. Glycosides on hydrolysis yield a reducing sugar and one or more aglycone substance. Because we know that glycoside is made up of these two components. Glycosides are solid, amorphous, non-volatile compounds. Some of the glycoside possesses colors, such as flavonoid glycosides are yellow in color, while anthraquinone glycosides are red or orange in color. Glycosides are optically active compounds. They are levorotatory. Most of the glycosides are little bitter in taste. Generally, glycosides are odorless compounds, except saponin glycosides. Glycosides are soluble in water and are insoluble in the organic solvents. However, some of the glycosides are soluble in alcohol. Glycosides have both toxic as well as the beneficial properties. Dear students, now we will see uses of glycosides. Glycosides play important role in plant life by participating in regulatory, sanitary, and protective functions. Glycosides are also used for the production of various medicines, condiments, as well as dyes. Cardiac glycosides, they show slowing and strengthening effect on the failing cardiac muscle. So this is the photograph of cardiac glycoside medicine. Some glycosides are administered in the form of antibiotics, such as streptomycin. Some of the glycosides are also used as antibacterial. Salicin, an alcoholic glycoside, is converted into salicylic acid in the body and it exhibits analgesic, antipyretic, anticoagulant and anti-inflammatory effects. Anthraquinone glycosides have laxative actions. Apterin is a coumarin glycoside which helps to dilate the coronary arteries. These are the sources of cyanogenic glycosides. These have disease-resistant and anti-cancerous properties. These are sources of flavonoid glycosides. These have antioxidant effects. They help to increase elasticity of blood vessels and thereby reduce the risk of heart attacks. Another important glycoside is stevia glycoside. These glycosides are found in the plant Stevia rebaudiana plant. So this is the stevia plant. This plant produces many glycosides which are 40 to 300 times sweeter than the sucrose, that is the common sugar. In many countries these are used as natural sweetener. As they do not have any side effect caused by sucrose, they are considered as the best replacement for the sugar for the diabetic patients. Saponin glycosides found in licorice have medicinal value. They are used as expectorant as well as show anti-inflammatory effects. Saponins are widely distributed glycosides in plants and lower the surface tension of water, thereby act as cleansing agent and detergent. Very common example is Rita. So this is the Rita powder. Dear students, with this we have completed all information about glycoside. In next video we will study another important secondary metabolite, that is tannin. Thank you.